It's Saturday the 1st of November. I've been quite busy over the last few months, but I'm going to run you through my winter preparation. So I'm going to show you before and after what I've done over the last sort of 6 weeks getting ready for winter. I bought a wood chipper so I can make use of some of these trees, harvest them so we can use them for kindling as well as turning it into wood chip. Hello Rigby, this is the new dog, and I've bought a wood chipper, so anything that I cut off at the allotment I can turn that into wood chip. It's nothing special, so I didn't want to spend too much money on it, so does the job. Throw that into the compost bin, and it does get the temperature of the compost up. So got my logs that someone gave me there. It's all my wood for the winter, onions that we've harvested. Sort of half self-reliant anyway. So for winter prep, as I get towards mid-October, I just let things go a bit. Just let the weeds go a little bit. Putting some nitrogen into the soil. I've got the winter onions in there. So what I'm going to do is show you before and after. So all this will get tidied up. So winter veg. And then I'll go around and cover everything either compost or muck, depending on what you're planting. So this half I've got cover crop. So you can see that one sharp frost will kill all that. So it's giving, you know, the soil's being fed a bit of nitrogen, it's keeping it going. So I'll show you what we'll do afterwards. So the compost bin there, just going to turn that over so you can see that compost there. Start putting the wood chippings in there as well. So yeah, I'm not too worried about all that, just let it go a bit. Then we're going to feed the soil over the winter, as you can see there. As you can see with no dig, everything just comes out really easy. Just that's been sat there for 6 months. That's all you need to do really. Just hoe it off. Some of the greenery that's dead there will die. It'll just die off anyway. I'll just chuck some muck down now, just to feed it over winter. Yeah, 6-month-old compost, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're chucking it on the land over winter for the elements to take it into the ground, so 6-month-old. That'll do, that'll be okay that. So you're better off doing this sort of towards the end of October, early November really, the less light the better. So we're just trying to block the light out, so covering it in compost if you're growing down, covering it in muck if you're growing up. There you go, bit of compost down as well. That's all you really need to do over winter. Thing is then, in March next year, whatever I take out and then put in there, let's say it was onions, it's ready to go, isn't it? Just rake it over. Any weeds will just pull out easily. It's quite windy on the allotment, so just going to try and keep out of the wind. So all this here, I don't worry about that. I just let nature take its course, let winter do what it does. All the leaves fall off, everything drops back, and then I just tidy it all up. But the rest of the ground is prepared now. So it's got compost or muck down depending on what you need. So I've got some scenes of what I did before. And that's it really. Just knock all the weeds back in November. That's where the brassicas are going next year, so that's plenty of muck down there. Winter veg, parsnips, beetroot, swede. Leave that as it is, harvest them and then put some more muck down once I've finished with that. And then just tidy up. I've left the cover crop there in the middle, around the leeks, so the frost will kill that off. And just take all the weeds back, do it in November, cover it in muck or compost, and then the theory is that feeds the soil over the winter. So yeah, it doesn't look fancy like some plots, but I don't care about that. All I want is this to have good soil and good drainage as well. If you look at the edges that I've got in there, the point of that is if it does flood, we're okay. Yeah, so the compost bin is in that state now. I've got fresh compost there for later on in the winter. And just let the worms and everything take everything down into the soil. So the mycelium network and all the bacteria, everything that feeds the soil is happening over winter. If you want to let me know what you do in the comments, I'm no expert. I've just picked things up over the years, volunteering at Swillington Farm and just reading books and asking questions. But what do you do to get ready for winter? Let me know in the comments. And that's it really now. All I've got to do is just keep it tidy, repair things. I'll sort the greenhouse out whenever I feel like it, in December. And make sure you label up what you're planting. Look at all the chilies there. Complete accident that. If you're into bikes as well, this is what keeps me sane, getting out on the bike. So that's my winter gravel bike. So yeah, get out into nature. Grow food, but I also do get out into nature as much as possible. So I just thought I'd quickly show you that. So yeah, that's my November update. Thank you for watching.